Alright, this is the SOSO LASCO C3. It's a loop requested, started on the 20th of December. Now there's going to be two things coming up that I want to point out. I guess this is a planet. Somebody knows who that is. Mercury or Jupiter or Venus or something like that. But there's going to be something that pops up right here. Perfectly round object. And then you're going to see a swooping path later that comes like this. And you always see these streaks, which are interesting. I mean, it's recording light. There's one, and it's moving. I mean, there's standard photos. I'm not sure how long the aperture is open. The longer it is, the more blurry things are, so it looks like it's a short-term shutter exposure. And the cycle rate is about 15 minutes, I think. No, that was 30, 15. Depends, they take them out. There's something. There's the path. That's something that was moving during the time that the lens was open, within that field of view. What does that tell you? I will let this continue to spool. That was an interesting one there at the bottom. This is just mindless babble to fill the space, unless I can find a cool soundtrack on YouTube. By the way, while we're waiting around here, I might as well give you my thoughts on what is going on. At least in the YouTube world, in that experience. I got into it late. I used to just check it out for music videos and goofy stuff. And started digging around for some science information and found some courses on MIT, things like that. And then started to just look around and see what YouTube had to offer, and there's been a lot of how do you put it, ballyhoo, brouhaha over the space weather, and those that prognosticate it or record it and talk about it, like what I'm doing here. But some of them appear to be manufactured characters, like reality television. I mean, it's anything goes on the internet. It is within the framework of YouTube, which has become strange with the addition of Google Plus and the comments and all that crap. But it does allow Government Plus to get up-to-date reporting from the citizens, which is no biggie. I mean, they can find out whatever they want, whenever they want. So, you know, Ben, time traveler, cool guy. I mean, really? Are you? I mean, everything I've seen so far has got me just impressed. Your followers, your subscribers, you seem to be like a no bullshit guy. If you are traveling, we still have dialect differences. If you are from 2036 or whenever. And then there's Logan Running. That's a blown up character, obviously. And then you have these people attacking each other. There's a guy named Dutch Sense. I've got him favored on my Facebook, and he's got some interesting stuff. He's been under attack by the forces that be. There's Suspicious Observer. He's got a real popular following, 100,000 subscribers, pay-per-view website for additional information, chats. You know, it just turns out he had a real weird thing where he called out Dutch Sense for stalking him, and basically all the guy did was research his public information on YouTube as far as corporate affiliations and things, and it turns out that Ben Davidson, suspicious observer, was employed by an LLC. He's a lawyer. His father owns numerous LLCs. His sister was put in a movie that his dad created. And as far as I know, he's under contract by the Army. Now that would, to make videos, instructional videos for the Army. But that also means they're probably working for the PSYOPs. And if this is part of the program to feed disinformation and gather people into groups by offering just exactly what they're looking for, a lot of psychology went into the decision making, but you follow certain logic paths and you can characterize or categorize people into groups by mindset and beliefs and things like that. And that's what they've done. And they've created these destinations for people, and it offers their information, both sides of the coin. Doesn't matter, allows people to rant, rave, contribute. And it's the weird call-outs, the shills, the trolls that bait, bite, and actually in the case of Suspicious Observer in Dutch sense, got him shut down. It's a pretty weird world in the YouTube land. Alright, we got 6:40 into this video. Right now, outside, it's colder than heck. I'm going to head down to work at the lab, and I will fire up our Geiger counter. It sits on the counter so we can check receiving samples. And I'm going to go out and take some readings in the snow, just to see if Fukushima is depositing its nasty pollution here. And if that's the case, then we've got a serious problem, and of course they're not really telling us anything. Surprise, surprise. The jet stream is extremely messed up. Check out my friend's video, MCC Helipilot, and he has an excellent display of the current jet stream situation, and it is not good, people. And he's a helicopter pilot in South America, so he's right up there in the weather, sees it, and he's been checking it out, and he has some very interesting observations. Astro Traveler, another channel I highly recommend. Check it out. Have a good one, and Merry Christmas, everybody.